Und damit ein herzliches Willkommen und hallo zu einem weiteren Part Let's Play Fake Order. Ich bin es am Superfix. Wir sind hier immer noch in der 5. Region des Nautilus-Events, des Magiers Goredofl-Events. Und beim letzten Mal sind wir hier zu dieser gigantischen Blume, die einst war, wo ein Autogott hätte kommen sollen, reingereist. Wir haben es dort geschafft, diesen zu bezwingen und haben hier unsere gute Gochi hier zurückgeholt. Das bedeutet nun, eigentlich ist alles gut im Great Void Sea Battle Magiers Goredofl to the surface, Nautilus. Final Act, firing a salute to the abyss. Doch die Frage ist es natürlich nun, wie es mit unserer guten Gochi hier weitergeht. Ob sie hier sich losgelöst hat von ihren Fesseln und nun wieder zurückkehrt. While I run, I'm proud to announce Operation Imaginary Scramble is complete and without a single casualty. And it's all thanks to all of you, crew and passengers alike. In fact, I'd say you're all part of the Nautilus crew now. Only wish I could have been a better leader. I was a complete failure as captain, from start to finish. Don't be silly, you were great. Master is right. You were so cool when you called out me back there. Even just a minute makes me smile. It's true. Nobody here is disappointed in your performance as captain. Now you're just embarrassing me. Still, I do feel like I learned and grew a lot on this voyage despite being a servant. So once again, thank you, all of you. So how are we going to get out of this place? As a matter of fact, Van Gogh and I have already discussed that. By the way, is it alright if I still call you Van Gogh? Or would you prefer Clyde? Van Gogh is fine. I still Vincent Van Gogh's talent and can paint the same paintings he did, so I think it suits me fine. I might still end up going through the occasional identity crisis in the future. But in the general, I'm looking forward to being a Greek girl who uses Van Gogh as a pseudonym. A pseudonym, huh? I'm all for it. Go ahead and call yourself whatever you like. Say, once we get back to Chaldea, I'd like to collaborate. Ah, that sounds amazing. All of the Van Gogh puff of me feels like I'm supposed to criticize you instantly until you get sick of me. Hey, just cause you got Van Gogh, moment, don't mean you gotta do everything he did. Oh man, two legends working together before my very eyes. So incredible. I've never been happier to be a rock spirit. Though I'm also terrified for what this means for next year's Sound Fest. These are delightful, heartwarming, but it's also taking us quite a way off track, no? You're right, so about that. Okay, let me explain. This final area has lots of resources just floating around from the wreckage of my giant spirit body. So if we combine those resources with the surplus we already have on the ship, then all this can transform them into pure magic energy and make them into a holy grail. Really? Is it even possible? Luckily, there's so much magic energy here. I can easily the condition to make a holy grail just by altering white space a little. Once we have the holy grail, we can use it to restore white space back to how it used to be, no problem. We can even give it a new protection that'll make it harder to be invaded again. After that, the Nautilus can easily emerge from its zero sail and can collect the rest of the holy grail. And just like that, everyone's happy. There you have it. That should work, right, Professor? The idea of using a powerful artifact like a holy grail, as usually as any other item, is pretty mumbling, but it does definitely seem possible. I feel like I could do it right now. Why not? Go for it! Okay, then here goes. Ey Leute, kann sogar gleich Zähne herstellen? Maybe you could all talk about something else while I do it. It'd be kind of awkward otherwise. So basically just started with familiars, huh? Yep. Thanks to a certain tomboy servant messing with them. Can't revolting on us again, can we? Sorry about that. Wait, hold on a second. I don't remember doing anything to mess them up. I hate to say it, but I think it goes to show how much weaker we were deep down than we realized. I don't buy that. We had scrunted ourselves intensely to split up like this in the first place. After all, I think it has to be a bug in the memory partition process. I don't know. Captain can be a kind of impel sometimes. What do you think, Baker? Gosh, I don't know. It's hard to say. Where-ish? Can't Baker that side, huh? Hey, friend. Remember when we lost contact? What happened afterward? Van Gogh used another novel phantasm. It was all near Rome. Dun dun da kablam. Van Gogh's second novel phantasm, huh? Sounds awesome. Yes, I looked up to see what kind of picture it was, though. Or maybe it was La Pierre Tanguy, the one she used back when she saved our lives the first time. La Pierre Tanguy? Oh, sorry for distracting you. Oh, yes. Talking should be fine. Anyway, I actually can't use that novel phantasm. Huh? I was relatively mentally stable when I painted the picture, so those on the other side were never really interested in it. Was glad, Van Gogh the only novel phantasm I have the Sternennacht and hit Gale Huis. I can still paint a picture though, but why did we start talking about Tanguy anyway? Well, anyway, while we are talking, I'm just about to finish the whole way. I think the one who brought up Tanguy was... As it happened, I actually do remember what happened when Van Gogh used her novel phantasm. Huh? Was? Did you just attack Jan Gefey? So, you tried to end me in a single blow, huh? Monkey. Nein! Nein, das sind die Outer Gods, Mann. Es sind die Outer Gods. Oh, ihre Augen. So schön und so gefällig. Too bad it didn't work. Even your insanely sharp blade couldn't cut me off from the chaos of the stars. Curse you, ruin of nations. Master, I'm afraid the rest is up to you. Oh, sie hat Jean Yu einfach mal niedergesteckt. Ist das Jean Yu? Nein, Jan Gefey, what are you doing? Thank for the Holy Grail, Gochi. I'll be taking this now, okay? Stop. It burns. I don't want to hurt you if you don't have to. We are both foreigners, and besides, I like you. So, just stay back. What's the meaning of this, Jan Gefey? Stop. Put down the Holy Grail right now. What she said, otherwise I'll fill you so full of holes you'll be emptier than the Void Sea. Come on, you get it out. Tell me this is all some kind of victory prank. I'm afraid it's nothing like that, Betty. In fact, it might be an especially bad ending for you. Don't you ignore me. Don't worry, Master. I'll put an end to this. I know I might not look like it, but I'm actually a pretty hard worker. And I've been working extra hard studying your weaknesses to make sure none of you could stop me here, so I don't think anything you try will work. Now, let's try this again, Master. I'm going to neutralize you now, okay? Just kidding. Was? Sie war das die ganze Zeit? Hä? Wo? Wie? Hä? Okay, sie hat immer dieses Just Kidding gehabt. Ich dachte, das wäre echt gesagt. Nee, das hat aber Van Gogh auch gesagt. Leute, das sind die Outer Gods. Burn him! Ah! What are you doing, Marine? Get away from me! Quit it! Let go of me! Yamete! Alter, du lernst dich ja nicht von Nimus hier. Deswegen, hey, watch where you're grabbing me! I'm a star, you... Huh? I can't liquefy my body. La la la. Baker! Not you too! What's wrong with her, Professor? I don't know. She's and the Marine are completely out of control. Captain, I think it's time for you to use the root authority. That's not working either. What did you do, Yangafei? I gave out little gifts and made sure all my bases were covered while I waited for all of you to like you got it. Was? Yang! Ich weiß nicht, ob ich sie doch grade. Ach, scheiß drauf, wir graden sie trotzdem. So now this is the final stage. I'm positively overflowing with eldritch power. I decided it was finally time to make my move. What kind of power did you say you had? Eldritch, of course. Can't you feel it all around me? Now you're just being ridiculous. Oh, but I'm not. I'm very serious. Eldritch power is an indescribable, incredible power that comes straight from the outer universe. It's often tied directly to madness and is used by the evil gods to bring great disaster up y'all. Say, for example, making the summoning system bug out and connect directly to the throne. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I don't sound very serious right now, do I? Let me fix it. Good day to you all once again, crew of the Nautilus. Though I bear you no ill will, I'm afraid my ultimate goals and your continued existence are mutually exclusive. So, I must be your enemy now. This is all my fault. Das war, als Goch damals hier in Noble Phantasm eingesetzt hat. If I hadn't used the standard Nacht and Lady Angefell would have never allied with an evil god. Oh no, Lady Van Gogh. Touching though, your concern is it is laughably inaccurate. Does that mean you've been betraying us from the very start? Obviously, I too am a foreigner who heard the call and came here from the throne. Deeper, further. That can't be right. The evil god that was haunting me only had me call out to the gods from the same alliance. I know it's reached Hokusai, but none of the others made so much as a peep. Yes, that's true, but fortunately my beloved emperor has more the necessary connection to vacate a seat for me. And since that accused being seems to be none of the wiser this time, my beloved emperor ordered me to take advantage of this vacated seat, so let me hear down, so to speak. So I made my way to the throne and answered the summon just as planned. Isn't that right, Emperor? Huh, Master? I swear, Emperor, you played it so cool you had me a bit worried at times. Still, even knowing you were just playing around, it has been a thrill of my lifetime to follow your orders. At any rate, I know I have had a holy grail just as we planned. What would you have me to do with it, my beloved Emperor? Dich grailen? Ah, yes, I see. So you wish the festivities to continue for even more feverish dancing than ever before? Senpai, what are you saying? I can't say anything. Don't listen, Mesh. She's mad. Huh? What? Now I see. In her delirium she's completely given in to the voices in her head. You want to talk? Maxie, just say the word and I kill her right here now. Wait, stop! Come on, Yo-Yo! Snap out of it! This doesn't make sense. I could have sworn you were telling the truth when you made your summoning pledge. Oh, as I recall I said something along these lines. I'm aware that I, too, am a defender of humanity and I also have no desire for revenge. And of course, since my beloved Emperor has no desire to see humanity destroyed, I will gladly ignore the temptation of the other gods and devote myself wholly to him. To that end, I am even prepared to bound with a command spell. However, Emperor, if you were to wish for depravity or destruction, I would not hesitate to enact your will. Now, tell me, my beloved Emperor, what is your command? Destruction. Senpai! There, no more cursed all. I can talk again. Ausverwünschte Puppe von Yang. Yes. Your wish is my command, my beloved Emperor. Forget what I just said. Just forget it. Holy Grail, my Emperor desire feverish festivities, a banquet of depravity and destruction. I therefore summon the dark dancers of the stars, the foul foreigners who have long been lurking on the edge of the abyss. Huh? The rock spirit summoning system just activated by itself. Einer mehr als Foreigner. Gochi? What? Where did I just get some? Oh mein Gott. Okay, sie, Hokus soll wieder sein und MHX. Mehr von uns bin ich ja. I must have you here. Does that mean I'm on the Nautilus? What's this? It seems mysterious human XX has picked up the center for hidden exhibition. Oh, a time per here come. I could have sworn I summoned a third servant as well. But the maidens gather here with the fish. Now allow me to infuse you with the eldritch power. Ah! What kind of craziness have I gotten myself into? Yeah, not me too! I'm sorry, Master. I really am a bad girl. Last night's drawing wasn't enough, not nearly enough. Whatever am I going to do? Now that I am a bad girl, I think I'll take you out on my first stage, not being left home alone on you. Master, I've only been pretending to depend on your handouts. The truth is, I've been squirreling money away. I've been studying hard in between missions and marking solid boring investments in space stocks, space finance, and space cryptosy. For was redet sie? Also that I can eventually make my way out of the seemingly endless hell of working for spacemen and enjoy something like retirement in my old age. I ask of you, are you my fiance? If you're not, then you have no right to mess with my gigs. Von mir aus heiraten wir gerne. Was sagst du jetzt? Oh. So, you know. Sure about this, Master. Once the story kicking upward storm, I couldn't help but want to get on the action myself. I want to take all my ink and dump it into royalty, then paint my heart to content. You can give me that much, right? Aye. Behold, Emperor, the dancers you requested are here and ready. All the embodiments of evil you could ask for, the spine-tingling charms of the inner palace right before your eyes. Now, we will hold the festival of indescribable madness. We will sing, dance, shoot, kill, and fight for control of the Void Sea. That will earn the right to rule over the next era on Earth. That's right, the great foreigner festival Void Sea Scramble. Yask was finally about to begin. You have entirely stopped listening to me, haven't you? It's not that. She never was listening to you in the first place. We just never noticed since she's so damn smart. On the surface, she pretended to help us, but on the inside, she's as insane and conspiratorial as Kim and Raiko. That was uncalled for. I'm just a little more motherly in my other spirit ocean, that's all, said Rebecca. It looks like the heroic spirits are saying something, but I'm afraid I have no idea what it is. Now come, dancers, claim your territories, paint the sea with your preferred color, and partake in territorial warfare, while we wait for our Emperor to grace us with his presence. The winner shall take all, both for the star seas and the Emperor. Now let us be on our way. Yeah, aber ich liebe dich doch so sehr. Hä? Frozen Press? You're not going with them, Van Gogh? I'm sorry, that kind of party isn't really my thing. I still saying Van Gogh, even though you're in your final form? Yes, now I feel a little left out. But how? The Elvish Bro clearly made all of the others lose their minds. I really don't like forming hypotheses about such bizarre powers, but maybe when we physically defeated your evil god terminal and cut off her link to our Elvish power targeting, it didn't take root. Look, I just threw away all the Nemo Star dolls. Huh? What are we just doing? My head hurts. Maybe my oven has got a gas leak? Jeez, you've got one of those dolls too, Baker. Now I wonder where you're acting so weird. So we were infected with mental corruption we somehow couldn't notice even with our memory potion. The average power is truly frightening. So I know things are kind of weird right now, but this is an existential crisis for humanity, right? I'm not just imagining things, am I? Yep, this is a real dozy. It looks like we need to begin a second operation, Acting Commander. Indeed, unfortunately Friend has already shown us a path to victory. All we need to do is remove the terminus feeding the foreigners eldritch power from the outer gods, and it should quell their rampage. Once they have come to their senses, even if only for a moment, we should then be able to restrain them. Thanks for breaking it down, goddess. Not scared anymore then? Never mention that again. Now, Van Gogh, let me ask you this. Can you still use the Sternennacht? Why do you ask? That noble phantasm can transport foreigner spirit origins, can it not? Then could you not use it only to extract the outer god's terminus from the foreigners, thereby severing the link? Of course. If that degree of control is beyond the ability, then it would be a far too risky attempt. I know it. I know I can do it. Now that I'm free of that evil god's tentacles, I'll do whatever it takes to be more helpful, Master. Besides, if I can bring everyone back, that would be awesome. If I was to win to the MVP. You're so cool, Goofy. Ihre Augen jetzt grad. It looks like Van Gogh staying behind may just be the silver lining we need, Senpai. I guess that just leaves on the big question. I'm pretty sure the Chaldea foreigners will be okay once we knock them crazy out of them. But what about you? It seems like a madness run pretty deep. We should kill her. Nein! Abgelehnt. I agree, but abgelehnt! Sorry, but no. Ihr seid nicht immer im Chaldea. Also, du schon in deiner anderen Form. I knew it. You're so kind, Master. Almost to our fault. So this is now it, huh? Oh, fine. We just want I'm using the pool for at least 3 days straight once we get back to Chaldea. Excuse me? Who's there? Huh? Was macht wo hier? It seems an early commotion was summoned along with the others. I tried to announce my presence, though it fell on deaf ears or missed that father's obnoxious ravings. Not only of you acknowledge my presence. Hee. Would you be alright if I cried for a bit, Master? I swear I didn't see you until now. Zweimal gepeitscht. That does nothing to make me feel better. Wieso wurde sie bitte heraufbeschworen? Wait, no! You insolent fools! We should be begging forgiveness for failing to notice my imperial presence. I should carve my crust into your tights for this. Hang on. I think this might be just what we need to get off this eldritch nightmare acting, Commander. Who's the daughter from the Tang Dynasty, China, and she's the grandmother of Emperor Shungzong, the same Emperor Yang Gufei calls her beloved. With that kind of connection, I think we might be able to restore Yang Gufei to her senses as well. We need your help, Nightbright. Oh, so you went to town for ignoring me by trusting me into the spotlight now? Very well, I shall forgive you on transgression for this once. Go on then, make the spotlight even brighter. Sieht mich sehr an Ellie. That aside, it sounds as though the tentacle girl who summoned us here in the one called Yang Yuan I have been hearing about us of late. Then does that mean the beloved emperor she speaks of is that Li Longkeeper? Ah, interesting. Then it would seem the time has come to let my dark sadistic side run free once more. Come, Fearman, let us set off at once. I should turn this foreigner seas into an ocean of poison and blood. I could do without the poison and blood part, but it sounds good apart from that. Let's get going, Maxie. We have to snap them back to their senses before it's too late. My calculation never predicted that Wuzetan would come to our aid. Now it just remains to be seen if this turn event bodes well or ill. Ah, so Jean-Yu, I forgot. Come on, Professor and Nurse. We need to get him back up and running. Once we are done with that, I'll join the fight too. Now that all of humanity is at stake, it's time for our last stand. I'll do whatever it takes to stop it. I even used the protection of the sea that dwells within me for hand-to-hand combat. Skark, Skadi, Osakabime, Jean-Yu, Van Gogh, all of you, this will be our last most difficult battle yet. But I know we can still win together. Nemo. I'm so happy we get to fight together. And since Lady Youngaffair isn't here to protect wishes we can use see into the void entities anymore, I do my best to take her place. Also, diffuse the rainbow-colored arch so we can perceive it safely and make the bridge a little more cheerful, since we need to make a model solid so we can get. After all, from here on we'll be facing something completely different from the logical mad, white world we've seen so far. Now it's a void full of utterly hellish and outer space madness. So I have to hide it in the rainbows and characters. Oh yes, we got mad yourselves in an instant. And if you happen to notice the imperable hostility while I'm cautiously painting, please make sure to close your eyes, okay? Okay, so richtig nett hört sich das nicht an. Nun gut, Leute, wo bekommt ihr einen großen Durchbruch? So, Profil wurde geupdatet, das ist doch sehr schön. Hat es gleich nochmal gelohnt, sie zu rollen. Und genau, dann haben wir noch einen Idle Talk. Und dann müssen wir, so wie es aussieht, einiges an Farmen hier machen. Aber davor reden wir erstmal mit unserem guten, alten Freund, ich denke mal wieder Da Vinci und McGilderay, der wieder hier auf Jean Sim macht. A mediator? That doesn't not like the divinities from the outer universe I've heard before. My impression was that there was an insuperable gap between them and us, one that does not allow any possibility for peaceful discussion. Maybe he didn't mean it literal mediator. It could be something like an intermediary catalyst that lets them make use of the gods' very different magic energy, like how an emulsifier let us mix oil and water.
Oh, you may call it whatever you like. To truly understand would be an act of utter insanity, and one that would require a span of uncalculable of dedication and work. Take the planet Mars for an example. How is it unfathomably closer to us than the outer universe? The elder one painted almost no need whatsoever. And yet there is actually one outer universe being assertive as Mars, about whom I cannot help but at least a little concerned.
Don't stop now, man, keep going.
Well, Lady Okusa's divinity and the divinity in direct opposition to it are actually though to be siblings. What's more, the siblings who are said to get along about as well as cats and dogs actually have a third sibling deity. And it is the third youngest sibling who is the toughest to have some manner of connections to Mars. To be perfectly honest, I know next to nothing about his youngest sibling. I do not even know anything about their possible disposition. However, assuming the siblings call a certain dim green binary star home, and if my inner star's guiding light is any indication, I believe that this mystery third sibling may be planning to mediate the dispute between the disparate factions of the outer universe.
True, if these outer universe gods stop fighting each other and team up to fight us, we'd be pretty screwed up. But think about that some more. I'm pretty sure we don't have anything to worry about.
Oh, and why is that?
Because, like I said, not even foreigners can escape the constraint that come with being a servant. Someone stay in Katomaxi, they won't be able to help but fall for his charms.
Oh, danke schön. Deswegen bist du auch zu mir gekommen, Da Vinci Rider.
Ja. He's faced everything from irredeemable villains to crazed berserkers, to demons and evil gods, and his former contract with every one of them. I get it too. Being an extraordinary hero makes you appreciate even more how incredible it is for a completely ordinary person like him to fight against impossible odds. In fact, his doing so might even be the best example of the hate humanity as a whole to strive for. So I'm pretty sure that once the mediator gets to know Maxi, they force charmed from the contract of their own. Then turn around and convince the rest of the foreigners' army to follow their lead. Which means the invasion attempts is basically already a failure. Wouldn't you agree, Caster Gilderay?
Ho ho ho! You certainly got me there. What a horrifically awful conclusion. Why, it made the very hairs on my heart stand on the end. Indeed, you're correct, no matter what manner of alliance this wicked god-sibling mediator attempts to form. Or even if one of the evil gods from the constellation Piscis Astrinus should take advantage of the mediator's blind spot and attempt to cause Armageddon. Our master will no doubt find a way to bring them all back peacefully, and his experts in doing so will be spoken of forevermore. Oh, this has truly been a delightful discussion. It has been as bright and bubbly as my beloved golden meat. I'm feeling inspired now. I think I shall return to my workshop and begin work on a new creation. Specifically, I think it is time I made new gens and foreigners to go with guild all race before the new children arrive. So did we just get through all that, only to loop back around? We do not actually have to do anything? Probably, but hey, at least we ought to have put a dreamer mind to ease out about foreigners. And if that's the part we are meant to play in all of this, then we did our job. And really, let's not forget all the exposition we heard here is just Marshall Gills being delusional as ever. Oh! Voyager, stimmt, haben wir noch Feuer.
Monsieur, nice night, huh?
Oh, speak of the foreigner, what is a Voyager?
You sounded like you were talking about something fun. Was it outer space?
Yes, that's right. We were discussing the bottom of a universe that is also an unfightable abyss.
Well, we should read Marshall Gill's exposition as the delusion that is merely a matter of camera angles. The fact is, we learned a lot from what he had to say. After all, while what he said is certainly fantastical, it is by no means impossible. There very well could be another universe of the kind he persisted. The universe is big. I'm sure we don't know everything about it. You know, I felt a bit like someone was calling to me, someone from a distant star, far, far away.
There you are. What do you think you're doing here, Voyager?
Do you have any idea how worried I was after I just suddenly floated away like that? Do you want to go near Point Nemo 2, Ares? To the Rainbow Sea and the God's Banquet?
The God's Banquet? I don't know what kind of signal you've been picking up, but knock it off. Now come on, we need to get back and finish our Tokoroten cooking battle.
Sorry, Voyager, was bothering you, Sion. Good night.
But I want to go to the Great Foreigner Festival, Why, there is. Oh, hell no. We both now. You're tired anyway. Besides, you're just an honorary foreigner, right?
In any case, there's something inappropriate. I mean, I have a really bad feeling about this. Maybe there's a bad sign that a foreigner like Voyager, who is from the world, is also being influenced by whatever's going on here.
Oh well, since there's no sign I can think, I will just hope the captain is enjoying himself and go have some dreams on his own. Naja, liebe Leute, von was Nemos träumen? Eine gute Frage. Also, liebe Leute, im Foreigner Fest, Voyager ist leider nicht eingeladen. Oh. Finden wir uns beim nächsten Mal wieder und wir müssen jetzt erstmal hier Foreigners besiegen. Und das werden wir auch beim nächsten Mal versuchen. Doch jetzt machen wir erstmal einen kleinen Cut und beim nächsten Mal geht's dann weiter mit Let's Play Fact und Order. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Vielen Dank fürs